again. Nice windy, freezing cold day. But we've come to yet another new area. The landowner called us up, said he'd take us to this new place. It's basically a whole village which no longer exists. Got good English skills today. Yeah, so there's numerous old shacks around. A lot of this stuff is more recent than the original village. This is sort of probably wartime, I suppose, or 20s or 30s. There was a couple of old churches in there. We've just been in and didn't get much. There's a lot of modern junk, or modern-ish junk, iron and cans and crap. So that's unfortunate, but we'll come back and have a go there some other time. We're about to head over now to the site of a house. I'll show you the actual building when we get over there anyway, but it's still standing. There's sort of lots of old yucca plants and things like that around. Yeah, so we'll see what we get. Excuse the wind noise, it's just freezing today, blowing a gale. Nice winter's day. Anyway, we'll see you soon. Okay, just come over to this joint. You can see the house here. The main part of it's obviously old. The chimney's gone down. Looks like it's had a fibro extension at some point in its life, but yeah, there's a very old fence here you can see, and hopefully. So yeah, it's promising. More trees up there, big pine tree there. The old fellow who owns the place said the whole paddock was just runs of houses. Now there's nothing, so it's very interesting. Got high hopes. We'll see what we get. So it's proving to be very, very hard going here so far. Just bits of tin and stuff everywhere from this old house, which is well and truly collapsed. Yeah, it's definitely old though. You can see the brickwork around that bush there. It's just bulging out of it. And this, I think they're called yucca. That's what I know them as. But got this massive spear. It's a huge, big thing. Very old. It's like the cattle or the sheep or something have been having a go at it. So anyway, I'm going to head over onto these trees here. You might see Danny over there. We'll see what we get. Danny's got the first real find of the hunt. It's halfpenny. It's Commonwealth, is it?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
1933.
There you go. It's a bit later than I would have expected, but yeah, looks in pretty good nick though.
It's really quite nice. It's still quite
Crisp.
yeah.
Mm.
Doesn't have much patina on the front of it.
Yeah. The soil is really dry. Probably helps.
Yeah, it's quite nice actually.
Yeah, nice one. Well, instead of this coin hunt being a one-sided affair like it has been for the last few times, I finally busted out with a penny here. It looks like a kangaroo penny.
Oh really?
It's got a lot of dirt. Yeah, I can see the leg there. Yeah, kangaroo. There you go. The bloke who brought us here did say this place was lived in up to 30 years ago, so 1947 I think that is. Quite good condition as well. The soil here is awesome. There you go. Don't find a lot of kangaroo pennies. It's just not the sort of places we go to generally, so yeah, it's could make for a nice change. Geez, in the space of literally 5 minutes or less, I've got another penny here. Commonwealth, this one. Also in great condition. It's 1933, that one. Geez, 3 years too late. Very nice. I won't clean the back. She's pretty well encrusted, but you can probably see the condition of that. It's awesome. Well, this is really good because it means this place probably hasn't been detected. I'll bring you in soon. It's bizarre how common the finds are from sort of site to site. This, I think, is a piece off one of those Ansonia clocks. I think it was called the B. There's like a winding plate on the back that you use to wind the mechanism. I found one probably a few videos ago that you might have seen. It's exactly the same concept, so I think that's what it is. I'm definitely finding the whole age spectrum here. Just got 2 cents, 1966. So it's obviously from the end of its era. There you go, frill neck lizard. Don't find many of these either. Next one's a big old spoon, just plated, but some good hallmarking on that. WP. I always think that's William Parsons, but I think it's something else. I can never remember the name. It's intact. There you go. Danny's got another halfpenny. Commonwealth.
19 something.
Yeah, 19 something, I agree. There you go. Well, things slowed down for a little bit there, but I've just come up with a halfpenny right next to Danny's detector, actually.
Oh, exploring.
She was over there checking out the old mud brick chimney, which you can see, which has definitely seen better days, but probably lasted for 100 years, so it wasn't badly done. This is a kangaroo, 1952.
Yeah, right.
So it's in really good nick, that one. Nice. So we just had a bit of a lunch break and we've come into this spot here. I can already see iron and stuff around. Detector's going off. So it could be quite junky, but it's obviously been a house, so there's got to be stuff here. Let's see what we get. I dug something pretty cool here. It's a, just guessing, but I think it might be a torch, like a flashlight. Woolwich, England. Varley. I'll definitely find what that is. Yeah. Big target. I'll find out what that is and put in some pictures for you. Kind of cool. Definitely finding some weird stuff here. Just dug this and it kind of looks as though it might screw onto that previous object I found, similar size. Maybe not. It's train brand. It's got a picture of a train there, not surprisingly. But yeah, I'll find out what that is. It actually looks like a torch as well. I mean, they've all got screw ends. It's about the diameter you'd expect. It's got this, what looks like a contact in there. So, very odd. There you go, belt buckle, I presume. Still got the leather on it. Really good nick. It's all brass as well, so that even the tang's intact. No name that I can see. Yeah, pretty cool. Danny's come up with a pretty sick find here. It's some sort of Egyptian themed thing. That's awesome.
Pretty cool.
Far out.
Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. I know there was a particular era when it was, you know, all the rage to be into Egyptian stuff, basically.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Far out. That one's going to be hard to research.
It was really shallow too. It was right
Yeah.
on the top there.
Very strange. We won't claim that anymore, but yeah, I'm not sure how we're going to research that one. We'll have to,
Unless you can read Egyptian.
yeah, anyone familiar with hieroglyphics? Well, that's definitely one of the coolest finds we've had. Well done. There you go. Well, I've got the king of all buckles here. Massive big thing. Probably off horse tack or something like that. Very solid. Strange loop on the top too, which is very worn, so it obviously had something in the top of it. It's got a sweet find here. It's like a lighter, I think. It's got a brand name on it. 1 second, I'll. Nerudin. Yeah, there's pattern marks all over the place and fine quality automatic Generally, if something says it's fine quality, it tends not to be, but we'll we'll see. It's an interesting pattern. It's like faux crocodile skin. So this site definitely seems to be later than the Victorian era. It's more like, you know, 1900 onwards, 20s, 30s, probably with the heyday. Come up with this gem razor, or the head off it anyway. We found these whole before. They've got a nice knurled handle on them, and yeah, they're always in really good nick too. Solid old thing. That's pretty cool. A pretty cool old hinge off something here. It's a brass thing. Just a nice shape to it, sort of shield shaped, and it's all brass. It'll probably open up after a quick clean. It's a maker's stamp on that. So it's a strange assortment here, that's for sure. Bizarrely, I found another lighter, different style but the same general idea. Yeah, it's, can't see any names on that one. I won't give the body of it a good clean, but yeah, very odd. They're a funny sort of style as well. I've not seen one like this. Looks like you probably push this down and it'll, yeah, the gas hole will be in the end there. Or the wick, whatever it used. Probably a wick actually. The bottom looks like it'd come off and you'd fill it up with shellite or something. Pretty cool. So just dug up a watch face, or probably a pocket watch actually. And unlike most of the ones we find, I can see some text on the front. See, you probably can't on this camera, but I can see 10, 11, 12, which is kind of nice. I'll try and give that a really light clean, and you might be able to see some detail on it in the stills. It doesn't matter what sort of era of place you're at, there's always a gear to be found. Look at that, marvellous. Alright guys, we're going to call it a day. It's an interesting one. It's a bit different to what we normally find. Got some really odd stuff. Danny with her Egyptian medallion, whatever the hell that is. Yeah, I got a few lighters and odd bits and pieces. Got a few coins at the first place we're at. None at all at the second spot. They're quite close to the road, so it's likely they've been detected before. Who knows? But yeah, it was a good day anyway, so we'll take some pictures and chuck them in, and see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.